Hey guys, what's up? So today we've got a Wayne parts book from 1963 and 1964. So this is something I recently acquired and I wanted to share it with you guys. So we'll just kind of look through and look at some of the notable things. I will just kind of make a note now. These pages are kind of hard to turn for some reason. I don't know why. So it might take me a little bit to get the pages turned, so just kind of bear with me on that. But we'll go ahead and look at the front cover. So on the front cover, we've got the Wayne logo from the time, parts book, 1963, 1964. And then we've got a Wayne RE, a Wayne conventional, and then a transit style, or coach style rather, RE. And then down at the bottom, it says Wayne Works Division, Richmond, Indiana, USA, Divico Wayne Corporation. So that's the front. On the back, you've got the Wayne logo again, and it says the quality leader in bus transportation. So we're going to go ahead and open the front cover. So the first thing we come to is the Wayne warranty, which that is pretty much on the back cover of every Wayne parts book I have, and honestly any Wayne parts book or Wayne manual that I have has this on the front cover. So it's basically the warranty on the bus, and you can go ahead and pause to read it if you'd like to. And then the next page, you've got your Wayne build plate and some text. At the top, it's talking about all of your parts should be ordered through your Wayne distribution network, and there you go. Let's see, we'll lift this up a little bit, so if you'd like to pause to read it, you can. So the first thing we come to, as with parts books, you usually have pictures of buses. So right here we've got the picture of a beautiful Ford Wayne. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer. But this is a Ford Wayne, and it's got all the different parts marked out so that way you can read them on the page here. But you will notice that on this bus it does say Upson County Schools. Now I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I assume it's Upson. But that's pretty cool. It's always awesome to see different school districts on these older buses, just to kind of see what, part of that individual school district's fleet history. So that's a pretty cool image there. And that's what I love about the older parts manuals, is you get all these pictures of buses to show the parts that the bus has, and what you might need to order and stuff like that. And I just feel like bus manufacturers used to do such a good job with putting all these pictures in their parts books. So moving on, that's just the continuation of parts from the other page. Now this one, this is a Lodestar, and that's a rear shot. I kind of wish that this one you had a front shot, because it's a Lodestar, but at least you get to see the rear. And this is what Lebanon would have had back in the day, from what I've seen in yearbooks. So definitely a beautiful bus, and I would love to have seen one of these in person. And back when Wayne put the little emblem on the back bumper, you can see. But looking at this picture, you can see the distinctive Wayne body shape that even 45 has. I mean, the wheel wells, rub rails, and this section of paneling here that is, I don't know what you'd call that, but it's got the divots. So pretty cool. Again, Lodestar, beautiful bus. So now on this page we got another Ford Wayne. You will notice that this particular bus has a slightly different roof cap than the first Ford Wayne, and that's because that roof cap that you see on that bus there is really what was the start of the lifeguard. Now they weren't calling them lifeguards at this point, but you can see what the start of the distinctive Wayne shape with that roof cap. And this one has North Adams Community Schools on the side of it with the number 17. That could be an Indiana bus, because that, I know that's how Indiana schools are. They're usually community schools, but also Indiana's not the only place to have community schools, so it could be a different state. But I swear I've heard North Adams before, and I want to say it's Indiana. I could be wrong though, so don't hold me to it. And then you have your different parts. Here we've got a Chevrolet Wayne. So this one actually says Greene County Schools on it. So that's pretty cool. And again, it's got that roof cap I talked about with the Ford. But definitely really cool to see what would have been a brand new Wayne Chevy at the time. Even with the school district name on it. Here we've got a Wayne GMC. This one has black fenders and a black front, which I always liked that look on an older bus. I thought it was pretty cool. This one doesn't have any lettering on it, so it's blank, but still really good looking bus. And yeah. And then there's your text for your parts. Now right here we've got a Wayne RE school bus. Now this is the only picture we get of the RE school bus in this manual, which is kind of disappointing because I would have loved to have seen more shots of it. But still, well, I take that back. We do get interior shots, but we only get one exterior shot. But still very cool. And this is the Wayne that Dinky made a model of back in the 60s. So that's just really cool. And I actually do have a Dinky Wayne. I know I did a video on it. I'll card it if I remember. But anyways, that's the Wayne RE. Definitely a beautiful bus. And then there's your different parts. Right here we've got the coach style Wayne RE. You can see it says Charter up at the top, and it's got the sedan style door and the transit style windows, and it's even got, you probably can't tell as well in this picture, but it's got rooftop AC. Really cool looking bus. And then you've got your different parts. If we go, let's see, hold on, to this page right here, we get another shot of the back of the RE. And you can see the older style Wayne styling on the back of it with that curved rear end. And then you can see the old air conditioning unit. And yeah, really cool to get to see the bus, or one of these buses, like that, because I just feel like you don't see a lot of Wayne REs of that era. Then there's the different parts. Let's see. Right here we've got a kind of a cutaway of the body. So it's showing you the structure of the bus and the different parts that make up the body, so that if you need to know what it is or you need to order part of it, you can. And right here we've got the underside of the floor, which is always a cool view to see. And right here we've got the interior shot of a Transit. You can see the front wheel wells there, and then there's the inside without any paneling or anything inside of it, so that's pretty cool. And then here we've got the interior of a conventional, so that is awesome. You can see it says Max Cap 66 up on the roof cap. Really cool to see the inside shot of one of those when it was new. Right here we've got the inside shot of the back of a Transit with no paneling or seats inside of it, so that's a really cool view to see. And all the different parts are numbered, and again on the sheet there. Here we've got the inside shot of a conventional. You can see the rear door there, and the back glass, and the overall the curvature in the back of the bus that a lot of older buses had at the time. Let's see what else we got in there. You can see dome lights, all the things a bus would have in it. I always like the shots without seats in them when they're new. I just think it's an interesting viewpoint of the bus, since normally we see them with the seats in already. So here's an interesting one. It's the inside shot of the coach style Transit, as you can tell from the large Transit style windows. And you can see both set of wheel wells. So, and it looks like it's from the the front of the bus, because here's a wiper. At least I believe that's what that is. But that's a pretty cool shot. Here we've got a picture for the rear door assembly and the noted parts. Here we've got an entrance door assembly. This is the first version that they've got in the book. And then this is the older version that's got the angled door. There's all the assembly and everything. Right here we've got windshield wipers and the motors and the brackets and everything that you need there. And here we've got our seating options. There's your passenger seat, driver's seat, and your different cushions. There's a small seat, or a jump seat, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, there's the seats. So here we've got the different driver window options. You've got an angled one and then one that is not. And then what I do find interesting in this is if you go, so at the back here we've actually got illustrations of the different screws and bolts and all that kind of stuff that built up, you know, that the bus is built with. And then on the last few pages there's actually outlines of an older body, which I think is pretty cool. So you just have the different dimensions and all that stuff for you to have, since the person, you know, since whoever would have been buying this likely had older Waynes, or, I mean, I guess they could have been a new customer, but it's likely that if they were buying these, they probably had the older body as well. But I think that's pretty cool, and then it continues on the back, and you've got a look at the actual body structure and how it's put together. And then the roof caps, and, I mean, that is a really old Wayne body right there. And then on the inside of the back cover, regular checkups and proper care, keep your bus safe, cut down wear. And this just has your maintenance intervals. And then the thing at the bottom that I've always liked in the older Wayne brochures and stuff, it's always easier to maintain a Wayne. I like that. And then it says it's made in the USA. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this Wayne parts book. I do have a sales brochure on the way that I will probably be doing a video on it once I get it, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think, and yeah.